Today I'm in ampristic style. So today I'm trying to be in ampristic style. So if you don't know what you call ampristic style, this is the ampristic style. Njagala okubuuzaako mmwe abali eyo siri inginiya niyinza okutandika okubuuza ebibuuzo ayi inginiya siri inginiya just trying to put the element Africa eri so very funny. Uganda ebirungi byerina ng'okera ku makya nga toyinaamu oba toyinaamu so kati ng'olwakeera awo ng'olowooza mbu simanya ate nkya simanya ate ng'okera ku makya nga toyinaamu oba toyinaamu ye Uganda ng'okera ku makya nga yala zakukubye ziba zakukubye kati so kati teri akulembera munne leero oli wano enkya olinansana enkeera ate wayiyiza agenzeeko Dubai ye Uganda. Tebalaba njagala okubagaliza Uganda. It is so massive. Wotunula kiri Venezuela nti omusana gwaka Venezuela Caracas ekibuga Caracas omusana gwakira ddala kati gwe n'obeera nga wano ate tusaba enkuba etonye obanga tusaba at obudde kati okiri eno mpewo njereere so buli waddembe okuneegattako tunyumire the vastness of the world twenjoyinge obulamu oba owulira stories simanye South Africa kitabuse bagenda okukubira akasimu nti ate wano mu Africa omusana gwaka ate oli awo n'owulira ebiri e Dubai nti ate embeera eyongedde okubeera nga etabuka so kati nza gwandaba sobola okutambulamu katono naye nga tunyumyamyamuko tuboozibozi just tunyumira just but ekitagisa tusobola okubeera abakambwe so kati I want to just welcome you whichever situation you are in. For us we are in a situation whereby the moon is so harsh moon weather sunshine is moderate wamulimi osansa ekyo I don't know sansaze baba batebogera oli mulisobo please obonegaseeko osobola okunegattako subscribe if you have come thank you you're most welcome. Where are you from? I would like to know. You're my friend, I'm also your friend. You subscribe to my channel, I also subscribe to my channel. You look for me, I look for you. I have my I'm not engineer. I'm just coming here to talk with you. If I talk with you, it is funny. If you want to talk with me, please you subscribe to my channel, we move together. I'm not engineer. So I wanted to become engineer yesterday. So where are you? Which place are you in right now? Me, I'm here, very small, like this. Sunshine is disturbing. I don't know which direction I should go in. Are you seeing me clear? Please subscribe. Subscribe. I will be very, very massive, very, very fantastic when you subscribe to me. Where are you? Where are you exactly? So that's how we can speak. What are you doing right now? Are you sleeping? Please, you subscribe. You are free to ask me. We are in Africa. I want to ask Africa and those ones in South Africa. Why are you doing all that kind? Those ones who are in Asia, you love yourselves. We have one blood. We think the same, but you are chasing all people, all Africans, all black against black. Why? Please, you are free to subscribe. Double tap the screen. We move the topic in the house. Enjoy. Whether you are in Asia, whether you are in Caracas, is it Caracas? Yes. Whether you are in Japan, you are free to enjoy the world. The world is big. So like you, please, you subscribe. You tell me anything. You tell me how you are doing. We just enjoy life. You never tap the screen. That is, I beg. Jesus. We also, when we come, I have my dogs. My dogs can come and disturb you, but if they disturb, I don't know how we are going to move. But you are free to subscribe. You are free to talk to me. Please don't go away. You should not go away because we are moving together as a team. Just as a team, we have to move together. You have to talk together with your friends, talk with your friends, chat with your friends. Come in my inbox. Yes, Jen Stein. Jen Stein. Hi, 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 hi. Jen Stein, where are you? Which country are you in? Please, I would like to know Jen Stein. Me, I'm in Africa. But we are speaking things that Africans, we are against Africans. Let me know which country are you in. Me, I'm in Africa. Hope you are seeing me. Please don't, Jen Stein, don't forget to subscribe. Have to subscribe as we talk. We just talk. Talk which country are you in. You are free to talk which country. Where are you coming from? Hey, and why are we hating each other? Why should, why, when? Hmm? When was this thought that we should hate each other? Is it the way we should do things? I'm asking myself, you wake up a day and you question yourself, why are we hating each other? Since when? That is my worry. We are created by one God. Now you are starting to chase everyone. You are saying go back to you. I don't know why. Africans, we hate each other. Here in Uganda, there's no peace. Now you go to South Africa, there is no peace. So where do you want, really, Africans? Where do you want us to go? I'm not mad. I'm not drunk. I'm sober. But I'm questioning myself. I'm questioning myself. Why all this xenophobia? Is that how we should move the nation that we are created in one day, one time? I don't think that we should wake up one day when we are hating each other like this. We shouldn't. We are created in this world to love each other. But when we are living in the world whereby everyone is segregative, everyone is hating each other, like no peace in the world, where should we be? No, but we have same blood. We have same blood, my brother. Jenstein, please come back. And don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe, we move. We talk. We talk love. We talk peace. Only share peace to your friends. Once you come in my inbox, you are free to also answer me. Don't fear to say anything. Just say out anything, because we are living in Africa now. We are in Africa, but Africa is having no peace right now. Here we are on pressure. Once you talk bad, once you talk anything bad, they come for you. I don't know what we are going through. I don't know what is happening. The sunshine is too much. I like to move away from this sun because it is affecting me. Let me first move a bit. Yeah, I don't know where the now. Yes, that's how we are trying to move in this nation. I'm not in near, but you are free to also talk to me. And once you talk to me, you are free to subscribe to my channel. We move together. But on purpose, we are speaking love. We are speaking peace. People in South Africa, people in Indonesia, people are suffering in Caracas because of the sunshine. But we are blessed with rain. We have rains. We have sunshine. I don't think why we should come out and say something which is not relating, not relating. That is what is paining us in Africa. Why should we hate each other? We are given, we are blessed with sunshine, good sunshine. We have summer, we have winter, which cannot force us to live, but we have failed to understand ourselves. We have totally failed to understand what the blessings that we have. Why are we also like that? We have failed to understand ourselves totally. Today, here are the fights. Today, here are the fights. Tomorrow, here are the fights. No peace at all. Why? Are we going to live like are we going to live this kind of shit of life? Really? Are we going to live this kind of life? Please, we are free to subscribe. We move together. Challenges that are facing Africans, we should come, because now we are termed as a land of problems. We are termed as land of problems. Is that the way we should move? That's not the way we should move. We should be creative enough. We should be more creative. And when we are creative, things will go on. We shall be massive. We shall create things in the world. But these issues of coming out to destabilize peace, in our country, please, we shall not entertain. We shall not entertain. There is a place where we have lived for a short time, and we are going to live for a short time. So let's use this short time, all Africans, let's unite. And once we unite, we shall make a move. But once we become disorganized, like the way people are behaving in South Africa, I don't believe that that hatred of hating each other will work out. I don't think. So we are begging. We are begging, just begging. In fact, there is no reason as to why we should hate each other to the extent that we should even kill a fellow African. I don't think so. Why shouldn't this happen? Why should someone because we are for there for a short time. We have totally failed to understand that we are living in this world for a short time. Tubeerawo mu nsi kaseera katono. Katono nnyo. Kati gwali eyo bw'oba toyagala kuwulira bino ojja biwulira. Bw'oba toyagala kuwulira bino ojja biwulira. Bw'abeetaaga transmitter tumanyi translate tutuzirina, but bw'ayetaaga okubeera ng'owulira bino wadde olina okweneegattako. Kati wano taddeko reflector siri yinginiya ngezaako bugeza. Mulowooza ndi yinginiya? Si yinginiya. Naye tugezaako okubeera nga twogera nammwe abantu mutegeere nti eno ensi gye tulimu kaseera buseera, time like this, everybody come together, we build our nation, and after building our nation, we shall live for long. We live for 30 years, we live for 40 years, we live for 50 years until God comes back to pick you up. Katonda ajja kukime. But bwe baba bakukimye, remember tulekawo emiti emito. Tulekawo emiti emito. Kati emiti emito egyo gye tutunuulidde, they look at those the young trees. What are we living? What are we living if our fellow Africans are descending, and they are chasing the fellow Africans? Recently, we have a president here in Africa, and the president has totally kept quiet on whatsoever that is happening. He has totally kept quiet on whatsoever that is happening. Whoever speaks out against what is wrong, he's termed to be a wrongdoer. I don't know. Are we going to operate like that in the world? Are we going to live like that in the world? I don't think so. We should live peacefully. Don't go. So please come into my inbox and look for you. You subscribe to my channel, you double tap the screen you like, and we move together. This is important to be listened. You should be listening. You are not supposed to be forced. I'm not a preacher. But we speak on the wrong things that are being done on Africans. We all Africans, we have to be open. When we have leaders, yes, they are good leaders, but they have to be questioned. We cannot be silent for a long time. Yes, we can be silent, but where it comes to be squeezed, we have to come out. Our fellow Africans, they are segregating the fellow Africans. Should we just sit and look? I don't think so that we can just sit and look like that. I don't. There are times where we feel pain. We feel pain here and there. Now, who should save us? We should rather be saved, we ourselves, by thinking positively against the development of the country. We cannot just come out and say, please, 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 we are fellow Africans, we are Ugandans, we are Nigerians, we are whatsoever. So this kind of humiliation, this kind of segregation shouldn't be coming into our systems. We are developing. Why should we be termed as a state of problems? Because when we look at those people who have developed their countries, they have developed their countries, but how did they come out to develop their countries? Have they come out to justify it out? They have resulted into something that is very important. So this is the time that also Africans should think, instead of taking our brothers in Dubai, taking our brothers in Saudi Arabia, taking our brothers where, in those places that have developed, why can't we also sit down? We sit down and we look for the solutions that are affecting we the Africans. Why should we go there? Why can't we stay in our country? What is making us to go abroad and work? We should look for such problems. The Africans are coming out to say, please, we are earning a little pay. What is making the little pay? We are blessed with land, sweet land, but we are going in a place where there is a lot of sunshine, so a lot of humiliation. We are we are humiliated day and night. We work like donkeys, so we have no peace at all. Now, when we come out, why can't we also sit, find solutions? Why can't we study the solutions that are affecting Africans rather than taking our people? We selling off our properties so that we can go abroad to get a lot of money. What is wrong here? Don't we have money? Don't we have money within our country? Who is letting? Now, there are states in Africa. There are states in Africa that you can get ashamed when you are moving. You get ashamed when you are moving. Please subscribe to the channel. You get ashamed. Why should we be ashamed? Sometimes we have to question ourselves. You wake up one day in the morning, you question up yourself that you say, why should my child sell off the land to go abroad to work there? What is there that is not included here? That is the thing that we also need to ask ourselves. I'm not speaking because am no, I am speaking because I'm in Africa, I'm born in Africa, but we should be the experiencers of change, advocates for change. And once we come out for the astray of our country to move straight, we shouldn't be enemies. We are not enemies. We coming out to speak, we are not enemies. We are explosions of change into our country for the peace and love of our country. That's why I'm not supposed to be forced to sell off my small piece of land to go abroad and make money. I'm supposed to remain in my country, find a solution to whatever problem that is affecting we the Africans. But what's wrong with Africa? Now, instead of settling problems, now you are there settling, chasing other people from your country that please leave our country. What is wrong? What is wrong? What is wrong with you? We Africans. We are crying day and night. We have no medicine in hospitals. Our people are working, but they have less pay. Our people are earning money which is not exempted. But when you hear people abroad are getting a lot of money, sometimes we question ourselves. These people who are abroad, who went there, did they steal our properties here in Africa? Then we said no, they didn't. Now, what is forcing them? Why can't we also get some ideas how they develop their countries? When we go to Dubai, we go to Asia, we go to all places in those places developed. We admire and we say, wow, how we wish, how I wish. But we cannot also ask ourselves how we wish in Africa it was like this. We have no such kind of question, but we are after people who are speaking. Please let this trench be made, let this road be made, let there be medicine in the hospital. Once we come out to question ourselves, we are paying taxes, but we're not seeing any use of taxes. Why should we cry like this? Why should we be forced to cry like this? Should we be the calamity? Why can't we be the calamity of change? Why are we the solutions to problems? Because now those people in England, those people in America, they term we Africans as a source of problems. Why should we be termed like source of problems? Should we be? We are termed a source of problem. Reason being, once we people come out to ask, to request, to question what is done, we are termed as wrongdoers. We are not wrongdoers. This message goes out to all Africans, all the presidents of Africa. Just tell them to stay long power, is to stay long into power. We are not, this system of staying long in power isn't a problem. Stay long into power when you have advancement in change. We shall say, you have stayed long, but what you have done on the table, it is here, it is clear, it is here. But tell him to stay long in public in power. Staying long isn't a problem. Staying long in power shows that I've stayed long, but I've tried to immense change. I've tried to do this, but we are staying long. Ever since we were born up to the time, we are still shedding tears for the change. Yes, we shed tears. Why should we shed tears for change? What has gone wrong? The importance of changing power is like this. Once you give a system to another person, gives him a chance to be checked and say, I've gone wrong here, I've gone wrong here, and I'm supposed to be corrected. I'm not the wisest person. No, I'm not the wisest. There are many other wise people out there. But once you feel like you should be advised, you can be advised, and change comes in Africa. Why should be termed? Why should I don't know? Why should we cry day and night? Why should we cry day and night? Is this the solution? We study. Africans study. They are very wise. But every day we are studying Canadian praise. We are studying in past history. Why can't we learn from the past history? Why can't we learn from those people who have already developed, so that we also embrace the system within? Tell the leaders only to scrap money, to take money, and once you come out to say, please, why is the introduction road done, we become a problem. Should we? And why should we be problems? I'm not engineer. I'm not sort of engineer as people are saying. No, I'm not engineer. But we are coming here to question ourselves. We are questioning ourselves. Why Africa? Why can't we unite? What is failing us to unite? If I was to say, what is failing us to, what is that medicine? Why, when we come into power, why do we stay for long? Why should we stay for long? That is my question. And my worry comes, why, when you stay for long, you have done something. What have you done for that time being given to you? God has given you a portion. Killing people isn't a solution. A solution to question yourself one day, one time, that I've tried to do things, they have failed out. What is failing? People are crying out to be helped, but nobody is being helped. We are also sitting down, we are waiting for change, but that change is affecting everybody. Now, when we come out to question ourselves, but please, 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 and also we cry tomorrow, you cry today, please, Africans, I'm begging, in good face, muulume w'amaanyi nti tuveeyo twogere ku bituluma. Who is our enemy? Are we caste? Are we living in the caste land? Today I'm speaking, tomorrow I'm not going to be no more. Tomorrow I'm not going to be no more. Why do we live in the world like as if we are caste? You are born crying. After being crying, then you also live the world when you are crying. Should that be the case? You don't know where you are going, whether there is peace or there are problems. We don't know. Nobody knows. But we are living in a world whereby the situation is so harsh. We are farmers. Farmers, typically farmers, we are not embracing. We should embrace farming. That's what I believe. We are good farmers, we Africans, but we don't embrace farming. I don't know. I don't think that if we invested much in farming, it could be the same. But here, you look at the farming systems are so expensive. Maintenance of the farming system are so expensive. Once you come out to say, please, please reduce the taxes in farming. And the problem was you start for farming, you go to the farming systems, you come back, you sell your things, you find when the prices have gone low. So I don't know where I'm wrong, where I'm correct, but we are embracing ourselves. Let's stand. This is the time that we should stand as we Africans to find solutions. If the solutions are impossible, we find another way. Because I heard sometimes back that if we wake up one day and they depart all Africans and we take them to Asia, we take them to Malaysia, we take them to England, because those are the countries which we have said that when those people come back here, when they come here, still give us only 3 years, we shall be poor. I don't know. Are we in the caste land? I'm asking. The question is, are we in the caste land? That is the question. Please subscribe to move together. We are just in a challenging time, eh? Challenging time. We are in the moving zone. Just simple talk. I'm not a pastor. I'm not an engineer, and I'm not going to be an engineer one day. But you have to just move together as a system. So we move together and we talk what is fantastic and what is great. Because sometimes if you don't come out to say, when will you people find you? Nobody. So you have to be there and find me in all category of life. In all state, I have to be there. Whether you are in Africa, whether in South Africa, please, people in South Africa, listen to this message. This message goes up to you. You waking up thinking that things are sending all people from your country, sending all people from your country will yield something. Sorry, it will not. Eh? It will not yield anything. And once you think that you sending, how dare you think that you have the powers? Now we also start the system that where should all Africans, all South Africans who are in each other in their country that has been, should we also start sending you back? Because if you show us the way, we shall also show us the road. That is what I think. That's what I think. So if you cannot think the other way around, please, you are free to think the other way passionately. Gwokera ku makya n'ogamba mufirika fulume okusinga okutuula okulowooza ku bizibu ebituluma mukeere mutusindiikirize ffe aboogera ku bikyamu muba mumala biseera. Please subscribe. Subscribe. You are free to answer me. You are free. Nicholas Brusso. I don't know where the Nicholas Brusso. Please double tap the screen. Double tap the screen. You move. We are not in a dancing situation. I cannot be in a dancing mood. I'm just speaking about the ill. You know, when we speak about the illness of the country, we Africans, we can even end the day trying to speak, but nothing that can change. That's how the country can be moving. So we request everybody to be massive and discussing about xenophobia, all the kind of source of all the source. So why should we be hating each other every time, hating each other why? When you have a buttocks that is healing, what that is itching you, try to sit down, relax, and after relaxing, try solutions to mend that problem. So I'm requesting you, please subscribe. We move this with. I'm not an engineer. I'm speaking about the illness of we Africans. So thank you very much. And you subscribe. You talk to me. We move together. It is our nation. I don't know which country are you in, but I would like to know the country you are in. I'd like to know the country you're in so that we move together. We move on the same algorithm. We move together specifically for the change of the country. I don't know whether it will change when I'm there, but I believe that when I speak about like leadership sometimes back, the leadership about in the schools, things were changing dramatically because we had a system. So should we follow the system of leadership within schools, or we should do other things? That is our request. Why should we term the problems? Sometimes I can fail to say something, but I should say it because there is some tormenting illness into me. Then one day I wake up and say, what's wrong with we Africans? We are greedy. I cannot fail to say that. We are so much greedy. Twino mululu. Omululu gutwetaaga gutuveemu. Siri musumba wano ate sisaba ekigamba nti nsabe nedda. Tuwulirize lwaki ffe ebizibu by'abansi. Please subscribe, double tap the screen for the like, and just move on. Like what we do, I like you, I'll look for you, we speak together. Yeah, Bomboclat, yeah, Bomboka, yeah, that is Bomboka. You know, Bombokas are very intelligent people. I'm not speaking because I want to speak, but I'm forced to speak because one day, one time, my children will be asking, What were you doing when all the fake things were being done? So we should come out and question ourselves. We ask ourselves. So you have to be questioned because you have been given a responsibility. You should be answerable. So we shall not go just see things moving in a state of quagmire and you think that maybe we shall sit down on our buttocks as you do whatever that's supposed to be done. That is nonsense. Our fellow Africans, South Africans are being hated. They are being surpassed. They are being displaced from nowhere. Some even people now have started to be killed, but nobody is out. Is coming out to speak about all that kind of shit. Should we just be standing there and sing? Should we? I don't think so. I think this is the time that we should come out. We speak about our problems of Africa. We are still on problems of Africa. We shall not end to speak until Africa at least has a move to go forward. We shall not end the speaking until Africa is at least somewhere. If it was in the Bible written, it was written in the Bible, a journey to the promised land. There are people who led the journey to the promised land. Now this is Africa. This is Uganda, whereby somebody has been given a portion by God to lead us to the promised land, of which we must reach the promised land, whether by the leader who is with him or the upcoming. I don't think when we come to say my time of leaving the world, it is there. It is written that one day, one time, by this time I'll be no more. What have you done? We are being given a chance to live in this world. Give peace to others. Because we're just having a smaller portion like this, smaller portion. We're not having a vast portion. We are not. This world we are working for almost a few things. We are working to eat, to live, until when God will pick you. That is what I believe. I believe we eat in whatever situation you are in, whether you are rich, whether you are poor, because it was written. We shall not have a balanced generation. Rather, we shall have a generation whereby some people will be rich, some people will be moderately rich, and some people will be poor. So it is only the God who decided the trend of movement. So when we speak like that, and people say, I will kill you, we shall abduct you, we shall do this, that is not the solution. The solution is to sit down, draw the table, the problems of Africans that are affecting we the Africans. Why are we coming out to speak about the illness of what is happening in the country? Should we just sit? I don't think that we can just sit like that and look. I don't think. We have to be speaking purely what we are seeing, because it is affecting all of us. I'm not speaking to become a president, nor will I be whatever. I don't think. But my aim is living in this world for that short time, when I'm in peace, when I'm seeing even other people are enjoying the life we are also loved to enjoy. I don't think that I should sell off my piece of land to go abroad to be good. I'm supposed to be good in my own country. I'm supposed to live happily and peacefully in my own country. That is the request that I also make. But it's a statement whereby you finish your studies. After finishing your studies, then your aim is to sell off your piece of land to go somewhere to earn money. Is that the mentality? Now, what is the wastage of all the school fees that we paid to go to study? What is the mentality? Oh, it is also if it is designed in the system of education, we should also have a syllabus that a study bus that teaches that after my student studying or my child studying, once he finishes school, there is also another way to go. He should go abroad and study. We shall be knowing it on the syllabus, but I don't think it should be included in the syllabus. I don't think so. So if it is not included in the syllabus, we should change the system whereby the syllabus teaches we Africans to live in our own country peacefully. If we have been given a position to lead, God for good, has that position, has that mentality of giving that person, lead others well, then after leading them well, then there should be another journey to go. That's what I think. I don't believe in segregation. I don't believe in abducting. I don't believe in killing. I don't. But I believe in Africa we can be at peace so long as we sit down, we draw tables, and at least we shape what is wrong, what is going astray. Sometime back, I came out to say something that is so teachable, and I told you we can live in Africa so long as we come across the problems that are affecting we Africans. So long as we work on them, the only solution to the problems of Africa, sit down, draw down the tables, then we amend or we do something against the problems that we are making us to cry day and night. That is what I believe. I don't believe that we shall also finish our studies. Yes, people who will go abroad, they will go, for those who want. But we ask ourselves, what is making us to leave Africa and we go to work for others? If we are born like that we should be slaves in other people's country, then they should be teaching that system. Because now, when you look, there are many Africans who are abroad to live peacefully. What is wrong with our land? That is the question. What is wrong with our land? What forces us to leave our land? Now, we are forgetting things of the Bible. It is because the Bible was written in the past, but it is the journey that we are continuing after all the movement of Noah, Then we came to also this movement, and this time around, this is now the journey of Africa being led by other leaders to lead us into the promised land. And yes, we are facing challenges into our promised land. If we are facing challenges into our promised land, it is time to request God to guide us well. And if God gives you guidance to lead us, lead the people well. Give them freedom so that we can reach the promised land. That is my request. I'm not coming here to dance. This is not time for dancing. I cannot dance. This is the time for questioning ourselves against what is happening in Africa. We are teaching the nation. Nobody wants to listen. One day, one time, you will be listening, because these lives that I make are so teachable. So nobody wants to leave this world when he's crying. At least leave that time for that short time when you have enjoyed simple times. Enjoy your time, live your time, and once you live your time, then you appreciate God. You don't know where you are heading to, but I believe where you're heading, there is more peace. If there is more peace, why should we suffer? Again, you suffer physically on leaving us, but that person who is making you to suffer is also going to make you follow, is going to follow you after your death. So should we think wrongly like that? Because nobody is going to live on this planet for more than 100 years. I don't think so. We are not going to live for more than 100 years. If I can estimate, I have only uh, uh, 70 years to leave this planet. 70. So I'll be very appreciative, but give time, give portion to our people, give that piece of living, and we enjoy this planet, we enjoy this world, simply because we know we are living here for a short time. I'm not going to live for 50 years or for more than 2,092 years, what whatsoever. I'm living for a short time. You know, when we come out to speak, we are enemies, words, whatsoever, war. He makes a lot of noise. I'm not making a lot of noise, but I'm on the issue of asking ourselves what is wrong with we Africans hating our fellow Africans. That's the problem of xenophobia in South Africa. Should we live in such kind of circumstances? Should we live in that kind of sorts? I don't think so. So why can't we come back on the drawing table? We have cried We have cried the topic of corruption, 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 corruption. It has become a song. They have sung it more than 5 years, more than 10 years. What is the solution to the corruption system? Those are things that we should come down and draw on the table. What is the solution to the system that has become a song? Please, there are no medicine in a hospital. That is one. Please, there are no good roads that can transport our goods. That is solution number two. Please, there is a lot of corruption here and there, here and there. What is wrong? Who is keeping the corruption into our country? Who is keeping corruption in Africa? Besides uniting us, we Africans, first to unite our country that we are living in. Should we also need to be preachable? Should we preach it day and night? We should preach, please, corruption. Should we also call God to help us, to assist us so that corruption can go? This is a mere thing that cannot be. You cannot request God to fight corruption. We should fight corruption within ourselves. If it's a problem, if it's part of the problem, and I believe it is part, it is part. I don't think that that corruption just comes. It is from the heart that we, from the bottom of our hearts. Now I've come out to speak. You were supposed to look for me. Look for me for what? For what? What do you need from me? And I keep silent when I'm suffering. Why should I keep silent? I cannot keep silent when I'm suffering. The solution is that I have to speak out. So I don't think that I should keep quiet against what's wrong about my people, my fellow friends, that we have the same blood, that I will just come sit down and I'll be useless. If I'm not an artist, if I'm not a doctor, if I'm not an engineer, how will we know me in the world? If God now takes me right now, when he start to ask me, what do you do in the world? What will I tell God? Will I tell God that I was just eating and sleeping? No. Will I tell him that I was just eating, wasting time to eat? I don't think. These are things, once you have been given an opportunity, if you're a doctor, that is a blessing from God, that you are supposed to be a doctor and save people. So if I'm a speaker, I should come out and air out what is in my heart, so that I'll be overwhelmed that I've spoken against the wrongs that are being done in my country. And at least my heart now, even if I leave the world, I've left the world, but I've done my part. Now you look for me because I've spoken. You look for me because I'm speaking something sense. Even if I'm speaking useless, senseless, whatsoever. Now why should you look for me? Is my solution, is me speaking out your problem, or what I've spoken is your problem that you should look for? That is my worry. So leave along the wrongs that I've done, but look against what I'm speaking about. We are speaking about the medicine of we. The medicine we are speaking about is medicine of drawing down the tables. We fight what is causing all the chaotics in the country. I'm not a speak of tomorrow. I'm not a speak of what day, but we are being given we are given what we call blessings in every places. Wherever you live, wherever you go, you are blessed. So use that blessing from God to speak out. If you're a speaker, if you have been given a blessing, speak. Let you listen to what I've spoken, take a little, understand, then put it into action. The roads are being ready to be worked on. What's wrong? You paid for the road. What's wrong with the road? Why can't you work upon it? Why can't you work upon the road? Our people are crying for change of payment in salary system. Our youth are out there requesting, please, let the salary system be like this. Let the sun, at least we shall be happy. We shall look happier. But you don't want to know because you are driving expensive cars. Yes, we have accepted you are driving expensive cars, but we are also in the world where you can get the small and we enjoy the life together. I'm driving a expensive car, I'm not having a car, but we are enjoying life together. That's the life we want. But we don't like, we, no, we cannot accept to live in the world whereby you have the authority, full authority to abduct people, imprison them for a long time. I don't think it can't work. It can't work out. I don't think so. This world was given to us by the Lord, and the Lord has given it to you to lead us. Where we have gone astray, God has blessed you with the minds to live and move in that place and direct us. Where we have gone wrong, please accept to be directed. But we shall not be living on hooks because somebody is coming for me, is looking for the other one, is looking for. We have tried. The Noah's time, Joseph's times were there. People enjoyed, and those who accepted, they crossed the promised land. So now, let this time be the promised land. And we have been given authorities, and as you taking us into the promised land, this is the time right now. So if you accept to live in the promised land, this is what I think. Tubeere mu mbeera nga buli omu yeyagalira mu nsi, ng'ensi tweyagala ffenna ffenna eseeyeeya. Si nsi yakubonaabona. Lwaki tubonyeebonye nga tukula ne mu bukulu? I don't think that we should live in that kind of authoritarianism life. Where I've spoken wrong, I don't think I've spoken wrong. I'm accept to be corrected, and I don't request to be a maybe I no I don't want if I'm to be a leader. I don't want, but I'm speaking about we being blessed by the Lord. Serve the portion you have, eat it. Once you eat, get satisfied. Leave the world. We shall live together. You don't know. Tomorrow is yours. Tomorrow is mine. Accept the portion you have. Accept it. If it is big, share it with others. Once you share it with others, you will be blessed and move. This issue of somebody blaming you, somebody you make as if the world is, you don't own anything on this planet. I don't own anything. I own the clothes I have right now, but I know anytime from now, the clothes I own will be no more, and I also be no more, and my spirit will go either to heaven because of what I did, and I accept. So the system that we should live, let's draw down, because we are living now in the promised land. If this is the promised land, we are questioning ourselves, what's wrong with the promised land? What's wrong with the promised land? I'm not a preacher. I'm not a preacher. But I'm there to speak. That is my blessing. I'm keeping the message. This message will be kept for good for all the times I'll be living on this world. My sons, my grandsons will also live to enjoy the fruits of me, the fruits of their father. We have lived in a life of suffering, but God gives blessings. And once God gives blessings, to move out from that suffering, then you have to request God to keep you astray. Please, leaders, listen to the message back. Rewind the times we have suffered from, all the times when we are from those times, from the time of leadership, from the time of whatsoever, and up to now. Why can't we appreciate God that we shouldn't go back to the old system? At least, if we are to give a stick of Moses to the other to lead us, why can't it be the time that you give it to others so that they can move and we also continue to build our country for the love of God and for the fear or development of the nation? Why should everybody be living in tension? Why should everybody be living in fear because of the shortest time we are living on this planet? We are living on this planet for a short time. I'm not going to live for long. Accept me in my style to live the way I am. Accept I live in that time for a shortest time. I enjoy. I believe once I enjoy peacefully, even my body will go down when I'm happy. And others will also enjoy. So from now, for God and my country have spoken, you have to listen to the nation. You have to listen to the nation. Listen to the public. Listen to the everybody in the streets of Kampala. All. Thank you very much. I love you so much. Yeah.